What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at this beautiful beast, the 2007 Chevy Tahoe LT. It's a perfect truck, honestly. So let's get to it. So starting it off, it comes in the midnight blue color. And as I mentioned, this is the LT, specifically the LT1. What that means is that it brings some additional things above the LS, which are going to be like the controls on the steering wheel, the bucket seats with a center console, and fog lamps as well, and a couple other things. But this one comes with aftermarket wheels, really meaty tread on the tires. Comes with a tow hitch, rear wiper. If you ever go up to the mountains, you can put your snowboards up there with the roof racks. Overall, the exterior is actually very well taken care of, and it even brings the hooks to tow from the front as well. Now, this is a 4x4 as well. Taking a look inside, we got ourselves the power locks, power windows, and power mirrors as well. And it also brings the wood grain trim. Off on the side right here, you have all of your light controls, all of your dome settings with your fog lamps, and all of the settings for your 4x4. So you can put it on auto, so have it automatically engaged whenever it feels like it's losing traction, and you can put it on 4 high, 4 low, or just keep it on the 2-wheel drive mode. And pop the hood right here. And in case you ever need to take a look at the OBD2, it is right here next to the parking brake release. This is your parking brake right there. In the middle, you have yourself your 2 cup holders, and you can actually pick it up, take it out in case you needed that, and put them up near the front right here as well. Center console with quite a bit of space. Brings 2 12-volt ports, and you can turn off traction control right there. All of your weather settings are right here, and right now we're in Fresno. We're about 106 degrees, so it's very important for us to get the AC going during the summer, and it also gets pretty chilly during the winter, so we got to have both the AC and the heater working really well. All of your stereo settings are right here, so it brings a CD player and your auxiliary port in case you wanted to play your own music. Glove compartment is actually a pretty spacious glove compartment with all of the original owner's literature, and since it does have aftermarket wheels, it's with the lock, which you can find right there. These are the steering wheel settings that we were talking about, all come right on the steering wheel. And it comes equipped with OnStar, so in case you ever have any kind of emergency, you can do that. Oh, also, sunroof comes in the LT1. This is what the visor looks like. You got your lights right there, and you have the mirror to make sure that you're looking pretty. It also comes with a garage feature, like a garage opener feature that you can program for your specific garage. Right, so this specific unit comes with 119,000 miles. This is what your cluster looks like. Your fuel over here, your oil pressure over there, your temperature for the vehicle right there, and your battery right there. So it does have tweeters off on the side, and the smaller speakers right there. And also each door brings a set of speakers, and it even brings speakers back there as well to make sure that the sound is rich and crisp throughout the entire cabin. This is how you open things up. It's all automatic. Oh, something to mention. It brings the little trim on the side, so it blocks from the air from coming through, and also from the rain from getting in, and all that good stuff. All right, so I am 5'10", and there is quite a bit of room. Not sure if you can tell, but quite a bit of room right here. And there's also quite a bit of room from here. I would say probably about 1.5 inches or so. So this is actually a really comfortable ride for both the driver and every single one of the passengers. Right in the center, passengers can bring this down in case there's not going to be a middle passenger, and have 2 cup holders right there. They also have all of their rear weather controls, so they can handle all of the rear climate back here, and you have all of the ports for them too, so it makes it very comfortable. It's got all the little pockets, so you can store all the stuff in there, and plastic backing, so in case you have those kids that love to just kick, you actually will protect all of your cloth interior with the plastic backing. Really cool. And also, obviously, if you folded the seats down and you needed to put something a little bit longer, it'll protect the cloth. And you can open this up and have 2 more cup holders there, plus a 12-volt port so you can charge. So you can fit a total of, oh yeah, it also goes up too. So remember, 5'10". So the only negative side to this is that you don't have like depth down here. But honestly, I mean, it gives you even more room. You're just a little bit crunched in, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable as you're riding it. Now, if I had 3 or 2 other people sitting with me right here, might be a little bit more uncomfortable, but honestly, right now it feels pretty good. This right here is 2 cup holders for all of the rear passengers, like the very, very rear passengers. And let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk whenever Paco decides to let me out. It also brings running boards. It makes it a lot easier to get in and out of the trucks since they do tend to ride a little bit higher. In order to open up the gas cap, you just push on it, and there it is. Flex fuel, so you can actually use ethanol in this as well. All right, so this is actually your trunk. It's a little bit on the tight side. This is not a Suburban, so it's not gonna have the extra 2 feet to put room in there. But what you can do is fold these down in case you're not gonna have the rear passengers, and give yourself a bunch of extra room to be able to store stuff. And you can also open these up and store some stuff in there, which right now we have bungee cords, and it also comes with a 12-volt port. So in case you're ever curious about getting into the jack and wrench, you can actually just get the handle right here and pop it open, and it'll all be right there. There you go. And your spare is right underneath with some great tread on it as well. All right, so under the hood, it comes equipped with the 5.3 liter V8 engine. So it's a big beast of an engine. It comes coupled with the automatic transmission for, I believe, 4-speed automatic transmission. It comes with 320 horsepower. So remember, beast. It's a very powerful motor. It gets about 14 miles in the city and about 19 miles in the highway. It has a 26-gallon tank. That's a massive tank. So you'd be looking at about, the current gas prices are a little over $4, so you'd be looking at about $106 to fill this thing up right now. So it is quite a bit, but you're trading off, you know, this big hunkin' beast that's gonna haul you around everywhere that you need to go. On top of that, so if you, let's say, took the average of the fuel economy, on a full tank, you'd probably get about 312 miles. So you get some good range on it. All right, so this was the 2007 Chevy Tahoe LT. Some pros to consider about this vehicle are that it is smooth and very powerful. It also does not have the additional 2 feet like the Suburban, so it's not gonna be this big clunking like boat on the road. And it also has the new sexier body that the 2007 brought. So it was completely revamped, and it gave it a lot more of like a rounder and more modern look. It's great for towing vehicles, especially with the 4x4, and these trucks are known to be extremely reliable to the point where you can take this thing for 300,000 miles or more as long as you take care of it. Now, some cons about it are that when you have a full load on the Tahoe, it might feel a little bit sluggish, obviously, because if you're having every single passenger in there filling it up, I'm assuming you're about 150 pounds or more, every single person, it's natural. It's going to keep anything sluggish. Now, one of the biggest key things about this is that also the dashboards tend to crack a little bit easy. So it's a cosmetic thing. It's not really going to affect the drivability of it, but something to keep in mind. And the more power that you need for whatever reason, the more power that you need is going to also use up a lot more fuel. And when I say a lot more fuel, I mean a lot more fuel. Now, as I said, this was the 07 Tahoe. If you have any questions about it that I did not cover or you're just curious about, feel free to drop a comment below. And also, just so you know, we specialize in buy here, pay here. So whether you're considering purchasing from us or any buy here, pay here dealership in your area, please, please, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help you out with all of your buy here, pay here needs. And that's all I have to say. Give us a call, 559-444-0123. Thanks a lot. and we'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.